In this video, we will discuss about some important questions of environmental science 2019 June NTA UGC net. So, acid mine drainage from underground mines occurs as what kind of discharge? From which point? Na? A mine drainage, so it is point discharge type. Okay, next question. Windrose reveals what? Windrose reveals percentage of times winds persist in a specific direction, then most probable direction of winds, and percentage duration for which wind speeds are in a given range. All these three are revealed by Windrose. Next question. Fulvic acid molecules in soil humus are what? They are more polar. These fulvic acid molecules are more polar, then highly discharged, and small molecules than humic acid molecules. Okay, these are fulvic acid molecules are more polar, highly charged, smaller molecules than humic acid molecules. Next question. What is the required solar panel area for photovoltaic cells with efficiency of 20% and incident solar radiation of 400 watt per meter square to run an electric geyser of 2 kilowatt? For this problem, we can utilize one formula that is equal to efficiency of the solar panel is equal to output divided input into area of the solar panel into 100. So here we have got the output that is 2 kilowatt and input is equal to 400 watt per meter square. Area we don't know, that is x. Okay, so this n is equal to efficiency. Okay, so we can do what? We can change these kilowatt into what? So it will become what? It will become 2000 watt. 2000 watt into 100 is equal to how much? 2000 into 100 is equal to how much? 200,000 divided by 400x. Now we can do what? We can find out the x. So x is equal to how much? X is equal to 200,000 divided by n. N is equal to how much? 20 into our incident, that is 400 watt, that is equal to how much? Now 200,000 divided by 8,000, that is equal to how much? To 25. Okay, so 25 meter is the area of that solar panel. 25 meter square is the area of the solar panel, because we have got the calculation like that watt, that is what output watt divided by input watt, that is equal to W by m square, and in efficiency we don't have any unit, so this watt is cancelled, m square goes to top, so we got the unit, that is m square. So 25 m square is the area. Okay, next question. Which toxic metal is present in the color printing inks of magazine pages? See, color printing ink is having the poison, that is lead. So this lead is danger for children's. Okay, next question. Which microbial metabolism involves immobilizations of soluble metal species by forming complexing agents like metal sulfide, metal carbonate, and metal phosphates? So this is bioprecipitations. Okay, this is called bioprecipitations. Next, which of the following is a primary air pollutant? It is black carbon. We know primary air pollutants are those which are not having any further chemical process to give any secondary products. So these are black carbon. These all surface ozone जो है सल्फेट, all these nitrates are secondary air pollutants because these are generated by the reaction products of some primary air pollutant. So black carbon is the primary air pollutants. Next questions. In a population where the allele frequency shifts by a random chance, the mechanism of evolution at work is genetic drift. Genetic drift. This is one kind of evolution where the allele frequency shifts by a chance, by a random chance. Okay. So question number 34, match the list that is given the taxa, and we have to find out some property related to the taxa. So mycorrhiza linked with what? Mutualism. They show mutualism. Mangroves are lenticels and orchids are epiphytes, and aquatic trees, they have stem hypertrophy. Aquatic trees show what? Stem hypertrophy. So our right answer is second one. Next, two important characteristics of any populations are they have two important properties, that is density and dispersion. Two important properties, that is density and dispersion of a populations. Then moderate disturbance in an ecosystem is increased due to biodiversity. The moderate disturbance in ecosystems is increased due to biodiversity. Next questions. In this we have to match the NGO and their year of movements. So this silent valley movements was there in which year? It was in 1978. This silent valley struggle was there in 1978. Then Chipko movement was on 1973, Epico movement was on 1983, and Gandhamardan movement was on 1980. This Gandhamardan movement was there in Odisha, okay, and it happened in that is Harishankar Nrsinghnath. Okay, next question. The a 100 ml sample of paper industry effluent is digested in acidified dichromate solution, and by back titration it is found that 5 into 10 to the power minus 4 mole of dichromate has been consumed in chemical oxidation. What is COD? That is MgO2 per liter of the sample. So the COD is 240. Next question. Electrostatic precipitator ESP is good for controlling what? It is good for controlling fine particulate matter. Okay. Next question. Major attributes of a restored ecosystem is what? It represents all the functional groups. It ameliorations of physical environment, then resilience and integrity and absence of any potential enemy or threats. Next question. Which of the following modes of energy generation has maximum conversion efficiency? It is present in hydrogen fuel cell. It has highest level of conversion efficiency. It can convert electricity. Sorry, it has the capacity to convert the energy to electricity at highest range. So that's why it is having maximum conversion efficiency. Then in order of intensity of different components of electromagnetic radiations emitted from sun reaching earth's surface, identify the correct sequence. The correct sequence, that is ultraviolet ray, then infrared, then visible range of rays. Next questions. As per Occupational Safety and Health Administrations, hazard communication pictogram of flame over circle represent the hazardous waste to be an oxidizer. It is an oxidizer. It will be having what structures? A flame over a circle, pictogram of flame over a circle. A flame will be there like this, flame over a circle, so that is a representation of oxidizer. Next question. Which instrument is used to measure total irradiation? Total irradiation, it is what? It is pyranometer. A pyranometer is a type of actinometer. It is used for measuring solar irradiation. Solar irradiation को मेजर करने के लिए यूज करते हैं. And it measures the solar radiation flux density from the hemisphere above within a wavelength range from 0.3 micrometer to 0 to 3 micrometer. 0.3 micrometer to 3 micrometer it can measure. Okay, next question. In a typical solar pond, which region has the salt concentration gradient? It is non-convective zone. See, this typical solar pond is used to trap the energy of the sun and to convert that sun energy into some electrical energy or all those things. But what happens when the sun rays falls on a water body? The heat will be lost by the pond itself by the help of convection. So it is made that the solar pond is made in such a way that it will maintain a salt concentration gradient, and hence the convection is prevented. Non-convective zone, it will not have any convection current, so the heat will not be lost and maximum level of energy will be captured to convert it to some useful energy. So a typical solar pond which region has a salt concentration gradient as the non-convective region zone. Non-convective zone is made by designing salt concentration gradient. Next question. As per the amended rules for the implementation of Forest Right Acts of 2006, the transit pass for the transport of minor forest produce are issued by whom? It is issued by Gram Sabha. It is issued by whom? It is issued by Gram Sabha. Next question. If x and y are two variables with independent frequency distribution with means mu x and mu y and variance sigma square and sigma y square, then the population variance of their difference sigma square x minus y is how much? See, we can do it by using one formula, that is equal to what? Sigma square is equal to x, variable x minus mean. Mean is equal to what? Mu x. Mean is equal to what? Mean mu x raw square by n plus what? Now y minus mu y whole square by n, that is equal to what? Sigma square plus sigma square y. So this value is equal to sigma square x, and this value is equal to sigma square y. So our result is this one. So our answer is also given, sigma square x plus sigma square y. So our answer is this one, sigma square x plus sigma square y. Next question. Which article of the Indian Constitution was used by Government of India to enact the Environmental Protection Act? EPA 1986. It is nothing but 253. Article 253 helped government to develop EPA 1986. Next question. Hardness of a mineral depends on what? Chemical composition and atomic constitutions is determining what? The hardness of minerals. One of the scale is called Mohs scale, Mohs, Mohs scale of mineral hardness. It is a qualitative ordinal scale. It is used to characterize the hardness of minerals by developing scratch on the mineral. By that we can check whether it is hard or soft. Okay, whenever we do some scratching, the minerals will develop some resistance. Okay, and that resistance is dependent upon the compositions and atomic constitutions of that particular minerals elements. So that determines the hardness. So right answer is chemical compositions and atomic scale, and the hardness of the minerals is measured by the help of Mohs scale, Mohs, Mohs scales. Next questions. Ozone depleting potential is measured with reference to what? It is measured with reference to CFC 11. CFC 11 is nothing but this chlorine. 3 chlorine will be there with a carbon atom, 3 chlorine and 1 fluorine atom. There is no hydrogen atom in this, and it is a chlorofluorocarbon which helps in ozone depletion. And we measure different CFC molecules by taking the reference of these CFC molecules. So with this we have finished some important questions from NTA UGC NET 2019 June from environmental science. Thank you a lot.